And we're back again with Harvestella. Dr. Professor Cheeseburger here. And last time we were Ein. He fell asleep everywhere. And oh, there's the spot. Yep, right there where I landed. That's where he fell asleep. Or where we found him. Then he came over here. And yeah, so let's go over to our new farm that we were just told, hey, why don't you just go live here for a while? That's just some guy's house. He's not there anymore. Whatever. No big deal. Gotta make sure we get some of these chests I forgot about. Stellar wheat seeds. Yep, I totally forgot about this one too. Let's grab it. And there's a lot going on in this game. You know, other games, other farm sims do have story, but they mostly just, you get in there, you farm, maybe you fight some things. Or maybe all you do is farm. In this one, however, you got enemies. You've got a lot of enemies. And there's a whole story that, yeah, this could be its own Final Fantasy. Why? Because, you know, you go fight monsters, and you've got all these other activities. The only difference is that in this one, in other Square games, you have to like fight monsters or sell things to get money. In this one, you have to farm. You don't get it from fighting. Oh, what's going on? Now I'm awake. Thanks, whatever you are. Not only are you making loud noises, now you're glowing. How am I supposed to sleep with this going on? Error. Oh. It's a machine, huh? It woke up. I guess. I don't really know. Diet dust. Who knows what that is? Oh, what's going on? What's gonna happen? All right. It's a girl. Yay, congratulations, it's a girl. Middle of the night. Hey, you remember that red armor thing? Well, a woman popped out of it. Yes. Yeah, I was standing right here. Well, I guess now we know that we have a roommate that's not just an it. It's a girl. You're pretty suspicious. Being suspicious all the time. I don't know. Is she gonna help me around the farm? Besides, it's not like she's staying at your house. Sure, whatever. No, we can't pick that one. Yeah, we can't turn her away. We're gonna do the good option. This time. I mean, she's basically been asleep the whole time, so her, the care is basically just, hey, you still sleeping? Yeah? Cool. What time is it? Is it like midnight or something? I guess so. I guess we just need to get some sleep. Oh, almost leveled up. We'll see what happens when we level up. Oh, guess who woke up? Oh, yeah, that's cool. You're not even going to look over and say, hey, what about that guy? You're just going to yell and wake him up. Probably having a good, peaceful sleep, and then you're just going to start screaming. Hmm. I guess she's not in here. So let's go find her. Whoa, that looks really cool from here. A red queen? Hey, look, you're awake. What's with yours? Yours looks like on your right leg you've got elevator buttons. No, she's just some random girl who just showed up. Of course she's awake. What is up with people like having half of their body less dressed? Like, okay, you want to wear the strapless shirt thing, whatever. But like, your whole, like, your left side is like uncovered. Of course you're cold. That doesn't make any sense. What is that outfit? Mine's at least makes sense because he fights and his left arm is basically his shield. And his right arm is kept less shielded, less clothed, so his sword can swing easier. That at least makes some sense. Hers, I don't even know. That's just fashion right there. There. Comes that overly suspicious character that most of these kinds of games have, if you couldn't tell. Oh, are you a time traveler? Yes. Well, none of us are laughing. Yeah, you were just like, I'll catch a cold out here. Maybe you should put on a jacket? No, no, no. That would be ridiculous. Also, what's up with us not knowing people's names right away? We just have to kind of guess. Eventually ask. Hmm. So, wait, yeah, that was. It's only day 3, right? Yeah, so I guess the seeds in this game grow really quick. In other games, you could have some vegetables and fruits that take like 2 weeks to grow, but we've got some that grow in like a day, like these carrots. All the names are weird, but you basically know what they are. For the most part, not all of them. Some of them are going to be a little bit more difficult. And see, even her outfit makes a little bit more sense. She's wearing a doctor's coat, and her outfit actually covers her up. Although, I don't know. Let's harvest some stuff. Look at that. That sound in the background was me getting an achievement in Steam. Harvest your first crop. I want to harvest the rest. Alright, carrots take a day. Dressed lettuce, I think, takes 2. And there you go. That's our shipping bin. You know, normally it's like the mayor that comes by, but that guy doesn't look like he's gonna do that. So who comes by to collect these? I'm just wondering how cold is it that she immediately starts sneezing? Or not immediately, but like within 2 to 3 minutes. Hey, look, it's a sewing machine. And here's our crafting stuff, as you need in farm games. I remember my first farm game was Harvest Moon 64. I don't know if anybody's played the Harvest Moon games, but I think that Harvest Moon basically pioneered this game type, the farming simulators. Because there's older ones where all you do is farm. You know, there's no combat. I don't know about any of the newer ones, but I know the older ones, there was no combat in 64. You show up on a farm, you can get a tour from the mayor, you meet people, and then, as with all older games, you know, before like the PS2, they didn't explain much of anything. So you kind of just had to figure out, oh, I'm gonna do this. Although there were helpful hints, there were ways to find the information, like tutorials, but it wasn't like you have to go through all this kind of tutorial. There was, you need to go look for that information, or you just need to figure it out. You know, but you didn't have, you had like random things you could harvest, or like go out into the woods and find forage. That's the word. And you had crops that grew in different seasons, of course, and then animals that you could do, and then you could upgrade your house. I don't know if this one's going to do it, but in other farming sims, you can get married. Harvest 64 was no different. You could get married. And unless you talk to people, you weren't really just gonna figure out, oh yeah, once you get enough hearts with people, you need to go find the blue feather, and then somehow that turned into blue sparkly powder that you basically throw on them, and they're like, oh, you want to get married? Oh, okay, yeah. And then a few days later, oh, hey, you woke up and now there's a wedding ceremony. And this is going to sound terrible, but you would basically get an occasional worker on your farm. Like, sometimes they would water the plants, feed your animals, or something like that. And that was fine. Also, we're going to see if we can pass these guys. Nope, still not. But apparently they're going to stand there for a few days. I don't know what that big red diamond was down there. But anyway, older ones, I don't even think you could even get married. I don't know this for a fact, but I think I've played some of the older ones, and that was about the first one you could get married in. You could also befriend certain men in the village and have all the women married off. Allegedly, if you did that, then some random new person showed up and you married her. I don't think that's true, but I don't know. I never did that. Like, you could watch all your friends get married. Great, cool. But then now, hey, they're married, so you don't really, you don't get them anymore. And of course, you could have babies, or at least one. I don't think they ever grew up, but and in modern games, they've added combat. You can still upgrade your tools like you could in the originals and do more. Like if you upgrade your hammer in Harvest 64, you can break bigger boulders. And in modern games, you can use your hoe and dig up more spots. Like this. I'll bet, we can clear out all of these, but I'm pretty sure that hammer will not break the big rocks. We'll smash up some of these little ones because I think we're going to need the space. Oh, stamina. So, I guess we better eat something. I guess we also need a kitchen. But like other games, like Stardew Valley, one of the most popular ones right now. Might even be one of the most popular farming sims of all time. They added combat. Fishing is also another great thing you can do. Stardew Valley added a lot of stuff. Oh, I can't go to the forest. Something's got to be in there, but I guess we can't go yet. So one thing I notice, you might notice too, can't go that way yet either. If you look up at the top right, you'll see the time. And it goes really quickly in the overworld like that. So, it doesn't take a few steps while we're here. But when we're running between here and town, it takes like 10 minutes. Or if we were to go back to Njord Valley, it takes like 30 to 40 minutes. I think. Nope, it's evening. What are we going to encounter? What's going to happen? Is she going to come back? I guess so. Let's be more concerned. Still don't want you to catch a cold. Kind of seems like it. Good. She does not seem like a happy camper. Hey, we leveled up. Stat increases, always good. Our carob sold for gorilla. There you go. All right, day 4. Yep. We're going to stretch. Is she there? Negative. She gone already. Guess we just have that mysterious roommate that just pieces out as soon as she can. Oh, somebody's at the door. Okay, Cress, why don't you just walk on in? Do whatever it is you want to do. Nope. Feeling pretty good. It's been like 4 days. Yep. Yeah. You're welcome. I did. I sure did. And that's how the cycle goes again. We just gotta keep buying more and more seeds. Yeah, so there's a lot of story, there's a lot of things we can do to continue. But for now, we're just gonna take it a day or two at a time. So thanks for watching, guys. Maybe we'll keep this one going for a little while. And guess we'll see you next time.